Hello, hello, everybody. We're finally back at it this week on the Deathless Challenge run in Black Reliquary. Looks like we're picking up in the middle of the catacombs here. Honestly, I have no idea where we left off. We'll see what situation we got ourselves into here.
Levantine scouts patrols this area.
That's right. We found the perfumer. This is a long quest, right? We already camped one time. Samson, hello there. You're awfully early. There's no point in not camping here, I think. We don't have any scouting buffs up yet, okay. Yeah, might as well just camp to get stuff out of the inventory. This debuff is pretty hefty. Where'd I get that again? Why do you have a debuff for 3 battles? Maybe we'll heal that off. Okay. Yeah, just camp. Really make sure these battle buffs last and don't get reset for camping. So, melee skills, damage for 4 battles. Must have gotten that off a curio or something. Damage crit for 4 battles. Let me make sure that that buff stays.
Recover, repair. Come dawn, we
Okay,
march.
that's still there. This debuff is gone. Her buffs are gone? She definitely had buffs for 3 more battles, so I guess that means I did waste some buffs camping though, which sucks. %20 scouting chance, 10 stress received religious. That's pretty good. All companions, accuracy and crit. It's 4. Could just dark strength though. Let's get battle trance.
Against the light, our foes will fall.
So, I'm not sure why, but this melee buff for 4 battles did not reset from camp. All the other buffs and debuffs did. I don't quite understand the logic behind it. -7 death blow resist for 1 turn also stayed. She had additional damage buffs that just went away completely. But now we're at what, like max level? Hell yeah. 6% crit. That's pretty dang good. I forgot what provisions we needed already. Gotta remember this new character. Skills. Is it really worth it to Malevolent Pact turn 1? It seems like there's not much else to do turn 1. I could basically bellow on 1 target, which is like insanely bad. I guess I could... Oh, this guy doesn't even have riposte. It's not that guy. I feel like I should just be able to one-shot this sniper without worrying about it. Plus 15% damage taken is pretty good. Oh, God, you're fast. What the hell? Let's just kill this then.
What a death stroke.
Nice. It's not quite dead. Speed is 6, speed with 9. Should be able to get a turn.
Measurable life granted. No war cannot win.
I don't know.
Tree cannot be fed.
Turn 1, buff the party. Turn 2, just transfer the horde to myself. I have access to safeguard and armor piercing. I don't know how I feel about this character. It doesn't seem that impressive to me so far. I'm sure I'm not playing her optimally though. I just don't see any other options for her. Was this mission all battles? Okay. 2? Wow, this is a packed hallway. What the hell? Okay, actually. Okay. Let's see the armor piercing get to work, I guess. Might be good to put a block down the next turn on the cultist. We'll see. Has Meru Karen ever crit, I wonder? I've not seen that crit, generally. Can free up a stack of honing oils here. That's very nice. Thank you. What's this called? Azazel? Love that stress. Yeah, I guess she is actually okay for healing off stress. It's kind of like she's curing a problem she causes, though. I apply Horth, and I take it for myself. Buff up my prop piercing. But yeah, she does lose quite a bit of stress heal because of this item. Minus 100% stress anytime via crits, plus stress to self. Yeah, so I'm literally just stressing myself with every crit. But there is some, maybe, offsetting of that stress from killing the unit. Yeah, this is a lot of horror for everyone else. As long as I can stun this guy, I should be okay to kill him next turn. Good. I literally have another fight right after this too. Alright, so you don't even need the armor piercing, right? Want to use a laudanum for 8 stress? Might as well. Don't seem to be using them much. That's all you do, really?
The scavengers will eat well tonight.
I don't think the scavengers are eating a golem there. Finally caught the live stream. Has it been that long, Billy? All these ones at the weekend were a surprise? Ah, yeah.
The obstacle is
My schedule has been changing around recently.
Another obstacle is cleared from our path. Wars consist of a great many battles. Continue.
Nah, let's leave the stuff. Missed 2 streams, Twitch has been lazy with notifications. Yeah, it seems to be the case with some people. I know Giraffe was saying he missed like... Seems like Giraffe missed at least a week or 2 of streams. For no, no apparent reason. So yeah, you guys might not get notified. That's pretty low HP. Minus damage is a little bit helpful here. Ugh. Damn it. I can at least do this. But I might need to put the blocks here. 2 blocks seems like I can't pass it up. Horror for 6 turns on him? It's a pretty hefty price. Okay. It's a bit of a waste here, but a waste of damage. But that's okay. Can stun here, hopefully. That's gonna need a lot of them. Oh god. Oh god. What just happened? Something terrible just happened to me. He Oh, he summoned. He summoned, and then it took a turn and afflicted me. What the hell? Oh my god, that is so bad. Cannot believe that just happened to me. Oh no, it took its action this round. It's still very bad.
Devastation.
Oh jeez. Can't get the crit when I need it. Oh, I was about to say, it's been a while. It's been the longest time since I got a Virtue. I'm pretty happy about that. That might save this dungeon here. Yeah, going for the block there was safer, but I think if I did not go for the block, then probably could have avoided this affliction if I just tried to kill something instead. Yeah. This armor piercing is not that impressive to me. Let's get that turn in, please. Thank you.
Means nothing to a fierce warrior.
Gotta fight right after this too. It's a lot of Darks though. A rare trinket. I don't know how much they sell for in this game, but I already discussed how I'd like never use this item, but it's probably fine to hold on to for gold. I already have one of these. I don't know about this. Because I don't know how much gold this is worth, I'm actually leaning towards not even taking it. I'm actually never going to use this. Is there anything better I can do with you? I feel like I need Absorbent Mind. If I skip Malevolent Pact, I have nothing to do turn 1. When I force a guard with 2 blocks, I apply 6 points of horror. I apply horror to the whole team. It's like, what the hell? I feel like I need all these skills. Not a big fan so far. Can't think about this book girl because of the implication that she's on pills. Huh? On too many medications, go to the bar. It's funny. I don't know what a Philomath is. I don't actually know the deal behind this class, or what the idea is supposed to represent. It does very much seem Eldritch, right? Yeah. Just kind of like a female occultist in a way. More modern. It's an astrologer? Interesting. Uh-oh. This cannot happen. Speed of 16, 27, because why? The virtue? Okay. Fine. Are you able... You can't use head trauma from this position. Good. That's good. That's GG. Not quite. Okay.
Strike them down. Do not relent. Yes. Yes.
Probably camp time. There's already 3 battles at least. Jesus. Now's the time I can just use Revel, I guess. I don't know how reliable you'll be in getting my ambush prevention, but at least he won't refuse camp buffs, I believe. Well, plus I get an extra salt, which is also nice. To prevent her from afflicting. Her design doesn't make her out to be astrologian or occultist. She looks like she belongs in the far north rather than this desert. Yeah, she looks more kind of like a nerd to me. Nothing about her streams, yeah, occultist or anything. She does look like an academic to me.
Togetherness is a rare thing in this place.
see, self-heal, HP, stress. You can use it. Oh, it's only 1 point. That's pretty cheap. Did you have any? Oh. Revel here's pretty good. Maybe just go in on damage. Horror, if not pagan. Everyone's pagan, which is kind of crazy actually. So maybe we give ourselves a chance to be ambushed here. And I prefer no ambush. Okay, that's good. And then accuracy and crit for all the companions is pretty good. And we'll try to heal off these debuffs with the salt we have. Gotta save some keys though. Giramoni's a new class. Seen people play Black Reliquary, but I haven't seen the final math. Yeah, I just enabled it after I lost my first campaign, so this is my first time playing with her. She's a bit interesting to play with. It's not that intuitive to me yet. She seems kind of lackluster for the most part so far. Like, she should be good in this area theoretically, because it is all the high prot enemies. I think I do want to save the key. No, there's no reason to save the key, right? It's not like there's any quirks here that are dying to get off. Oh, another key though. It's nice. Which, did I even accomplish anything? This should be a buff, which I would not mind. I think Grave Arbor needs the most help.
This land is ancient and fallen into disrepair.
Okay, before we have a fight, we gotta cure off our debuffs. Oh, there's no scouts. Come on. Since you are close to afflicting, maybe we have something better for you to do. So, if I can... you know what? So you can give up on these two skills, really. Maybe we go for something like this. Let's just try it out. Because they don't have that much lot in them either. Oh, I gained one somewhere. It's 100% of room battles, so I'm going to have to hit this room up anyway. Yep, kind of expected this. I shudder to think of my chances of winning this dungeon if not for that virtue though. But to be fair, it's been a long time since I got a virtue. Really? This should be like infinite armor piercing though. That's her whole deal, as far as I can tell. It's still like obviously very unimpressive to me. Slow ass occultist.
Into the ground.
Come on. You have so many buffs on you. I've stacked like 3 buffs on you. I get punished for saving the honing oil. Oh, come on, that was the worst thing you could have done! I'd rather you bark than skip your heal. Wow. I think I still have to wait for a heal. This is too much stress, though. Okay. Now you've put yourself in a position where Hellion can no longer attack. Still a good result overall.
An adequate performance for now. Keep it up.
It's a lot of Darks. Rare for Arbalest. Clears Mark is crazy to me. No one cares about the armor piercing when you have access to Honing Oil. 20% Mark is like already too... it's excessive. She's already doing a lot of damage to Mark targets. Like, that would be good for the boss, but if not for the fact that you clear the Mark anyway on hits, so it's like... what's the point? Worldo, the stress healer of this party? Good question. Philomath has stress healing abilities, although she's kind of causing net more stress than she's curing. And then the objective was to cure a lot of stress with Revel and extra salts, but unfortunately a series of unfortunate events happened to a cultist, which made him afflict at an inopportune time. But yeah, it's always going to be a risk when you're relying on camps to stress heal. Okay. What do you want, sir? Oh, good scout. Room battle, okay. We'll get back to you. I am playing with high stress risk, that's true. Don't always have the luxury of bringing a stress caster or stress heal every week though. And it really shouldn't be necessary for apprentice missions. This could have been, yeah, avoided if I had a little bit more experience with the Philomath. But overall, like, this should not happen. Like, I also was testing out mechanics on seeing if camping reset certain buffs like it did in the base game, which they did. So it kind of wasted a lot of turns on a lot of battles on the buffs I had going, which sucks. I'm trying to remember how a cultist afflicted though. Oh, it was the Golem fight. Golem resurrected, caused stress. The thing used like the smog turn 1. It was a bad time. Yeah, it's definitely not an ideal team either. Just kind of something I threw together based on certain needs I had this week. But not a successful team overall here. 700 gold. Gold stack's kind of the worst. All the archaeology kits have just been sitting here for a while. With boss having multiple turns, Mark doesn't last that long. That's true, on those bosses you don't really take Mark anyway. You kind of tend to take Mark more on the bosses that had 1 to 2 turns every round. So in the base game we pretty much it's just Necromancer that the Mark is really good for. Maybe the Swine God or something. That's why Mark was so, like, underwhelming overall in the base game though. In this game, it's even kind of nerfed a bit because the Mark can actually fail. Okay, this actually woke up first, meaning... oh my fucking god, okay. But to say, because he woke up first, that means his debuffs are no longer like 300 across the board. In the end, that didn't matter though. Unless I crit, either way, there's no chance I kill this thing, so... Let me save my lunge. I'm kind of thinking of actually Iron Swan here. Yeah, Iron Swan, then Philomath or the Occultist can kill this. It just has to not go first, which is highly unlikely. Oh, come on. What are the odds you miss? You have like no accuracy. You have accuracy trinkets here. Okay, let's go for a stun and let's hope that.
Yes, strike true.
Oh, come on. Good. Might as well have stunned him.
Spectacular.
It's not the worst. It's actually good for stalling, that skill that she has. Speed at 8, 9, 7, I should just kill here.
We press on.
Okay, I can use, I think, the sensor. No, sensor's probably like a buff here. I can use Assault for a stress heal on maybe the Philomath. But the Cultist, I'm kind of worried about Heart Attack too, so probably be him. I do kind of need Matox at this point. The Darks are always stacking pretty nicely though. Doesn't seem like I'm going to use 3 Archaeology Kits, or like 2 extra ones. Start stacking up the Darks, I guess. How much stress healing's that? 12? Not a lot. Helps though. Mark teams are pretty strong, you say? Both times Bounty Hunter went ballistic on that hunk of flesh. When you were doing what? On the Swine? Yeah. Swine I like to take a slow and steady approach. Some bosses like Necromancer I like to blow up with marks. He only has 1 action a turn, so it's kind of unfair for him, honestly. Okay, no shuffle is good. This lineup is not as threatening when there's no stress caster. I'm hoping this guy wakes up first. Okay. Appreciate it, man. Nothing's stuck here. Let me go for a lucky cleave attack here. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Didn't really see the point in debuffing the speed on one of these guys. Helliot's gonna have to clean this one up. Eight to 14. Don't skip your turn again. Okay. Not bad. The combination of these two trinkets is actually insane with Reckless Rage, though. Like, her HP and stress are pretty much always really healthy. Plus, she has accuracy, extra damage, crit. Kind of gives her everything she needs. I do like that. Let's get some buffs with Shadow Fate here. Oh, come on. Can I rely on Hellion here? Cool. Veiled. Healing done. Restoration amount applied. On friendly skill. Target one horror. Not a big fan of the Veiled class either so far. Devil and Heaven's Hairpin at once? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You couldn't do that in the base game. I somehow picked up a lot of laudanums on the way. I will try to use those defensively. This is such a battle-heavy map too. It's kind of crazy. I think it's too late to get either of these stacks going. Not a fan of Protective Collar. Don't like this. Should just be okay. So we got one of these here, one of those there. The Traveler guy here. Got the vendor here. Let's see how much backtracking I can do. You had the archaeology kit, right? So yeah, you should be able to disarm this. But if Hellion disarms it, she gets 2 different buffs. Speed and dodge for 2 battles, and damage and crit. Seems like I can't pass that up. It's way too good. That's like 4 buffs over 2 battles for a trap is insane. Let's see if I can get a... Well, I could go for another Catacombs Quirk here, but I could also try to go for a Scout. But I should be able to get a Scout from the room. How many other of these quirks are there, though? Is there even a chance I get another one? Adventurer, Explorer, Tactician. Pretty sure this is like another one I can get. Scrounger. Is that like 5% scouting or something? 10%? That's pretty good, actually. If I'm taking her to the Catacombs a lot. Guess game recognized that you got a Philomath, now it showers you with medication. Yeah. I wasn't really using them either until things got kind of out of hand with Occultist barking every turn. This shouldn't be that bad. I really hate this guy. He can disease me. I think I'd rather just lower his speed though with Philomath, and then... What am I really doing with Amber Curse though? This guy protects, that's right. So we do that. Okay, he still has the Amber Blight. This breaks guard too, so that's another reason to bring it, but no point in doing it right now. No matter who I debuff here, this guy might just guard them. But I still want to reduce this one's dodge. If he guards here... Okay, that's fine. It means I just kill this. Wait. Oh, he didn't even guard. Okay. So I gotta make sure we don't get nuked by him, but pretty sure you only use it in the front 2 ranks. Okay, we guarantee no disease. Do you want to clear the riposte maybe here? Or just lower prot? Clears riposte, minus speed, minus dodge. I don't really care about the riposte that much. He's the guy I target very last, so I don't think that's important. Speed of 11, my Grave Robber should just kill this every time. So I could just attack twice here, guarantee that Grave Robber takes her down, or them down. Well, that's not good. What you get here? You used a... I think that's the first time I've seen Impulsive Trigger. So she just used an Archaeology Kit. And that's like, not great, but this is what I was thinking when I was evaluating that quirk too, is that the only real things I don't want her taking are the honing oils. I mean, it's not bad. No matter what she eats, it's not that bad. Archaeology Kit's probably the worst out of them since it doesn't do anything in combat, but Cleansing Salt, Alum Sensor, honing oils, it's never that bad to just clear something off, but it's okay. I should be able to kill this with if it bleeds rather than bleed out. Wow. Guess I was wrong. Break guard or just kill here? Probably just kill. And now I have to stun this one, otherwise they're gonna nuke me? No. Grave Robber's got it. Every time. Okay. That's why we disarmed the trap. We got that speed buff. Oh my.
This life cannot be wasted.
Good lord. There's no chance you act out and kill here, right? Does anyone have like a team? No. I should probably just safeguard, right? Kinda don't want to. Is there a world where I die here if I don't block? This is a real test of your imagination. Is there some way I can die? If I debuff this, he's already got 1 speed, but her speed is down to 1 as well. Occultists can pass their turn, but Philomath will always take a turn first, right? It's fine, we'll just do this. Looks like I did get a scout here. I'll try to stall a little bit here. Oh, I should have cleared that horror off. Whoops. Okay, never mind. Not punished. So I can just use it now. This is not a battle. This could be the last battle of the map. In which case, it's better to use these Laudums now. It's probably going to be at least one more room battle, I figure. Yeah. This thing is... Oh, Shovel also gives me gold? Well, there's no point doing anything with that now. Oh, come on. Disease. Oh, perfect, man. Instead of getting a buff on my guys, I get a disease. That's why afflictions are so bad. It can snowball you so hard in the opposite direction. Out of nowhere. At least I got a scout. Okay, cool. This should be doable. Not that worried about dying. Okay, great. I didn't produce any disease kits because it's always at the end of the mission. I'm gonna save my food. I'm not that worried about dying. It's not that bad. This one's a block. Okay, so you should be able to knock that off with the cultist. Good. Oh, wow. Fuck me, man. I think there's like a at least a fair chance I hit 1 to 2 things with this, but let's just try to make sure we knock one of these things off before it takes a turn. Good. We're okay. Okay, fight should be over. Does do a little bit poke too. Really? At least one person's going home this week with low stress. There's no chance that he hurts himself here. There's no world where he heart attacks either if he accepts the block, which he should. Yeah, that's fine. It's such a underwhelming skill, head trauma. It seems decent at first because it can hit into any rank. It's a mystical synergy skill, and it has like infinite armor piercing, but in reality, it's doing like 10 damage to something. Not very impressive overall. Alright, what are we trying to do here? We don't need the shovel really at this point. Keeping can be used for this chest. The bandages can be used for some of the Vartas curios lying around. I know about sensor though. I don't think there's really a use for sensor here, if I recall. Nor the salt really, but self-sustain is greater than Hellion, yep. I'm not gonna fight sensors aren't impressive, yeah, that's what I'm figuring. We have enough for one more hunger check. Let's take a peek in this room. I can use the salt on this one. I've never tried an archaeology kit or a shovel or anything, but I'm not gonna try now. It's like a protection buff and healing received, okay. Probably not going to get any use out of it, but don't really care at this point. If I see another battle coming up, I'm probably just going to bail. I don't think I need archaeology kit for anything in particular. I can always use bandages for the rest of the curios. Let's get that stack freed up. Wow, that's actually really nice to get. I don't think I had one of these yet either, so pretty happy about that. Yeah, I was thinking of I was thinking of buying this item, I'm pretty sure, off this Nomad Wagon. So, glad to find it just for free. I think that's the only thing I need a shovel for, but looks like the stack is still fine. Hopefully we can at least make it to the vendor up here. The food will last. I don't know if the fights are going to interrupt that though.
Our cause is righteous, but requires funds.
Okay. We're looking okay. Just one more hallway. Just don't spawn a fight here, and pretty good. If you exhaust trinkets normal rarities, they get swapped for breakfast. Huh? What does breakfast mean? A big part of who I am is just enjoying greeding for loot at the expense of the lives of my characters, which is pretty counterintuitive for a Deathless run, so I'm probably not going to do that. Just because there's nothing for me to gain, really. Yep, we're gonna have to quiet down that part of my brain here and just leave on a good note.
No trespassers.
Oh yeah, Feather Crystal. Seems a lot better to me than in the base game. It's less effective speed, because the speed sets are double in this game. So this is more like +1 speed, but then it's not that difficult to guarantee acting first in the party. Quick Draw 2. Pretty unnecessary. Doesn't do much for me actually, because I'm just Shadow Fading turn 1.
We are progressing. Stone by stone, corpse by corpse. We march onward to the Reliquary.
Tetanus is what he has now, okay. So we can go on veteran missions now. I have all the upgrades I need for it. Fasting Seal. I think this got nerfed. So it's my stress of food not received in inventory. Oh, you actually still get healing when you're eating. Doesn't give you dodge anymore. I guess it's about the same. Dredge, armor piercing on melee skills, debuff prot. The debuffing prot is only going to really affect the other characters, because at 30% armor piercing, he's pretty much got all the armor piercing he needs. Cudgel, melee skills plus crit? Huh? On Blackjack hit debuff speed? Why couldn't they just keep the stun chance like the base game? This is just so unimpressive. +6 crit on his only melee move, which is Blackjack, and then instead of stunning, you just debuff their speed by 7, which is the equivalent of like 3.5 in the base game. Dark Bracer. Okay, so this could still be good for me. It's just that the speed is reduced. It's kind of the equivalent of -2 speed. And the buffs, 8 dodge and 5 crit, are about the same as the base game, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, focus ring though. Padded chest guard, bleed, debuff, mark resist of HP below 75. It's very conditional. Berserk charm. Basically old Berserk charm, except you have like this random enemy target chance now. I never liked Berserk charm that much to begin with. I'm not even gonna look at that one yet. Twilight trinkets, okay. Let's see what we could scrounge together for a boss, maybe. There's a trinket with the name Breakfast. That's funny. There's more trinkets you can get from the menu where you got reading comprehension. They're actual trinkets with somewhat actual effects. Okay. I'd probably never figure those out by myself, so I'm not gonna cheat those out or anything. I think I do want the focus ring, but I gotta make a plan for the Janissary at this point, though. We do have a Trophy Hunter, Levantine Nemesis, Dud Hitter, Stress Eater. So this is a candidate for the boss. Hellion's always going to be a candidate. The Catacombs one especially. I liked Vestal before because it seems that she could kind of keep up with the heals. The problem with Janissary is that he has 2 actions a turn against your chosen target, and literally 1 crit from him can like take you to death's door. So Vestal, even though she can't really outpace the damage that much, it's like something to get people off death's door. She can definitely outpace the damage kind of from the other teammates, the other enemy members, but I'm gonna have to think about that one. If I want to go with Man-at-Arms for the post strategy, it's also a thing. The problem with this strategy is that once Vestal gets targeted, it's really bad. Last time that happened, her riposte is not that effective. Oh, I already had one of these. I was thinking of just stacking Prot on her. The other thing I was thinking was Shield Breaker. Because Shield Breaker seems very effective against the Janissary. You can get 2 blocks, which it basically mitigates the Janissary's entire turn. And then you have access to riposte from Man-at-Arms. If I wanted to do that, I have to get her to level 3. Her riposte is Blight, which is interesting. They can't duel the same hero twice. Yeah, it seems like it. Anyway, if I'm looking at the available level 3s, then this team... What if I just try to knock this fellow out of the way early here? What would I do if I wanted this to be my team? I would prefer defensive trinkets on Vestal instead of healing trinkets. We have access to another Feather Crystal. You're never going to need more than one of these, obviously, because it's only an acting first trinket. Battlefield Medicine cannot cure Bleed or Blight. Heals Stress and cures Horror. Not that interested, honestly. I don't quite see the point. Horror is not that common. And you're basically turning Battlefield Medicine into Crusader's Stress Heal move. Like, why are you giving up a trinket slot for that? And curing Bleed and Blight was the best part of that skill to begin with. Personally, not that excited by that item. How do we itemize for... If we want to take this team, let's see how it itemize. Don't need crit on Vestal, obviously, so Mooncloak is still a good defensive option, although it's kind of sucks that it doesn't give Prot anymore. You are losing some accuracy here, but you are getting accuracy from Levantine and from Trophy Hunter, so that seems pretty decent to me. We do kind of want scouting, but maybe we just deal with it? I don't know. This team is lacking protection, which is like the whole issue I ran into to begin with. Contraband Trinket for Crusader actually lets him heal dots, I think. That's kind of funny. It's kind of impressive to hold Jezil with just one hand and use it successfully. I don't know what Jezil is. Is that the boss's weapon? Hard skinned is okay here. Maybe, let's see. The problem with this team is that once somebody gets targeted, like let's say Hellion gets targeted, and then she gets accuracy to attack the, she gets accuracy to attack at that point. She can attack once, probably take like 10 riposte damage or more from hitting him, and then Janissary attacks her twice. It's kind of like... Any of these guys are kind of like dead from 2 of Janissary's attacks. That's why I wanted more defensive options. Like I was thinking the Philomath would be pretty good against the Janissary. Shieldbreaker would be pretty good with their blocks. I don't know that I can just rush the Janissary down that easily. Like, this team does have some glaring weaknesses. Guard is not doing anything. Command is giving more... Like, command is ideal if... Wait a second. Yeah, it actually suppose. Command is ideal if, like, the character I'm commanding on can use defensive skills on their turn. Like, whatchamacallit. The Serpent Sway. 60 HP, 62 HP. It's kind of rough. Can't guard or anything either. What about Leper, actually? Unfortunately, Leper and Hellion don't really play that nicely, do they? I lose access to Intimidate and Purge. Is that just fine? I can kind of do whatever I need to with Bounty Hunter here. But I am taking... Not sure if I like that. The gun Janissary uses is called that. I don't know how you know that. It's like a deep cut. Meditator off the mend. That's a new one. Doesn't matter. Negotiator. Compulsive. Nope. Trophy Hunter. Clutch Hitter. Not that interested. Alacritus and Hardskin. That is actually good. Sneaky is good. Reduces treatment cost. Does this lower these costs by 1 each? That'd be pretty nice. Somehow I doubt it's gonna happen though. Oh, nice. That's worth it. Alright, what diseases are we looking at? Random symptom, minus stress. Okay, that I don't care about. Wasting sickness I kind of do. But I could just wait for Plague Doctor. Like, maybe I take you out with Plague Doctor this week or something. Let's hold off on that. Am I committing to the Janissary this week just cause? For funsies? You know, the extract would actually be pretty good, but Vestal's really not killing shit, right? Which kind of sucks. Alternative healers be something... Nah, I feel like Vestal's healing is going to be pretty good. Only one person can attack the Janissary every turn anyway. Kind of need someone like Vestal to either stun or heal. Is there any way I can set up like a... Like, if Judgment kills, she gets like the extract maybe? As long as I can get one extract, I can, like... Or maybe two, I can save them for the boss, so yeah. Let's keep the Perfumer's Needle. I think I want to go for the Janissary this week, just for funsies. Kind of just a little bit stubborn here. I want to level up additional characters that badly. I know I don't need two abominations, so
this one could not earn their keep.
I can grab this shield breaker I wanted. If we room for Jester, then I'll take him too. I can't I don't know if I would ever be taking Jester against the boss yet. I could take like a dodge tank strat with Jester and the Janissary obviously too. We still have access to solo. That is a bit conditional on him being targeted by the Janissary. That could be like 8 rounds in though sometimes. But Finale would be pretty good against the Janissary. I don't really have all that much time to... Well, I have all the time I need, but I kind of don't want to wait all that time right now. I already have 2 pretty good shield breakers as well, I think. Oh yeah, the shield breakers are fine. Let's talk about this Jester though. I now have 3 shield breakers. It's a little bit much. I don't think I can justify having 2 of these guys. Really unimpressive. After I learned that I can't get that blow resist up to 100, even after like buffs from trinkets and camp. You can't even get above 87. Like 87 seems to be the max death blow resist in this game. Could have been in the base game too, as far as I know. But if there's always a chance of him dying before he can use his level 0 ability, it's just like, what is the point, man? For funsies and non-deathless runs, maybe. I just don't see it.
When we cannot sing and laugh, is hope truly lost.
So that's capped to release. Release of what? The next update? Oops. It's just like... Until that cap is removed, it's just so bad. Like, you can't even stack Deathblow resist trinkets on them like I thought I could with Tenacity Ring. Even if you get like plus 20% Deathblow resist from this, it does nothing for you. You will always have at least a 13% chance of dying. And that's like, what the fuck? Takes them from like an interesting class to an absolute, like, you can never risk it class. Is there even a point to the Moonclonk here? Am I really equipping this for 10 dodge on a character that has like 0 dodge to begin with? Might as well just go for the Seer Stone, honestly. Let's try a rush down strat, I guess. These moves will never be used. The guy's not size 2 or larger. He does his exercise. Nemu, hello. Yeah, it's been a while. Welcome back. Hope you've been doing good. Release of 1.0, like actually finish Mon, the baseline of having a Reliquary open. Okay. I think I was doing a bit of research myself, and they say that they'd be trying to release it by the end of this year. Hopefully it happens soon. Training Hall, Forge is done, Ferry, Workshop, Clinic, so we're just looking at quirks now. Amber Hoarder, maybe? Bad Healer, actually. Fumbling. week finish. It's a bit too expensive for those. Maybe just Amber Hoarder for now. So I don't get like screwed over by those curios. Crit receive chance is also kind of egregious, but alright, let's give this a try. I don't have access to Caltrops, I have access to Uppercut, Flashbang, Finish him. I think that's fine. Debuff 8 accuracy, can be used on prep round. Okay. Scouting. We do have access to multiple... Okay, you already have a scouting buff. Am I really not taking Mooncloak over Searstone? 5 speed is not bad, actually. Five speed, 10 dodge, as opposed to scouting and minus surprise chance. This team is a little bit weak to shuffles. What do you think about the upcoming DLC? Oh yeah, that's pretty exciting. I could not actually believe they announced additional updates to the base game. I would never have predicted that, honestly. It seems insane. I am excited for it. I've never really played with two mods. The Orphan and the Duelist in DD2 much outside of like Kingdoms. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be kind of nuts having two classes in the base game out of nowhere. I'm excited though. It does seem pretty cool. I guess we'll take 3 skills. This is a veteran mission, so things will be a little bit tougher. Revel, we have extra Revel for stress heals, so we'll take more salts maybe. I do kind of want the ginseng powder, I guess, too. Inventory's... okay. 2 should be enough, I guess. I kind of knew already because the achievements leak. Yeah, I saw that on Reddit too. I think we're looking okay here. Every time I've gone to this boss, I've been like, this is overkill. It's not that hard, but he's just like kicked my ass 3 times in a row by now. It's probably going to be a 4th time in a row. But I'm kind of just wanting to get a little bit more experience against them too. And not having to wait like another couple weeks before I can fight them with a different team. I got laudanum shovels, a couple anti-venoms, food, sensors, keys, archaeology kits, disease, don't need, ginseng powders. We didn't actually need like too many of these for the boss last time. Alright, let's give it a try.
This is not a
I think I'll need to get back into DD2, maybe knock one of the flames if I can. Yeah. For my first Grand Slam, I was trying to do the Torchless flame, but then I sadly lost, like on the 4th confession. And I kind of gave up. Looks like I got back into DD1.
Locate the commander's camp and put a stop to his reign.
Okay, so probably down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I could actually go for this trap to get some buffs. That would actually seem pretty smart. Because you get 2 buffs per... like 4 buffs per trap disarm is insane, actually, by the way. Oh, I forgot to see what that curio was. It could have been some kind of battle curio, but it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna assume you guys have all the right skills. Well, it's not a crazy, awful mesh here, so I'm not that worried. That's fine. She's the one that can cure off the most stress easily. Oh, did the block just break from XP, by the way? That's good to know. It's not like Suffer. XP damage does get through block, which is good to know. I kind of care more about stress than HP when it comes to this team, so I think they're just killing this here. Otherwise, I could also stun this with Man-at-Arms. I could do 3 stuns here. Why not? If I have more characters than they do, then I'll usually go for stun. Really? Even with the stun amulet? Okay, luckily Hellions got it. It's kind of crazy to me though. When you're in the front 2 ranks, you target the front 2 ranks, so guarding doesn't really do much here, just besides mitigate the damage he takes. I do want to kill you just faster. And if we can give the kill to Vestal, yeah, we gotta remember we're trying to farm some extracts here as well. Okay, a non-killing deals 6 damage to itself. Okay, so that, even though that was kind of bad, I should get an extract from that, right? That can go towards the boss. That would make sense to me. 90... I have a 30% chance of stun here. Okay. Speed of 2, speed of 9.
This day is far from over. Step in good health.
Hopefully we can give Hellion the kill here. I actually want to go for the less damaging attack. Or reduce its prots, maybe? And if we don't kill, that's fine too. Oh shit, really? Really? 2 speed, 9 speed? Got me fucked up. Really? Now you go first on my team?
Wars consist of a great many battles.
Definitely gonna use a camp now just to get some scouting buffs up. And some initial damage buffs. We can get stuff out of the inventory. Snake Vial can actually go on someone when I'm not needing to scout. Unfortunately, I did not get a scouting buff or a scout here. It's been only one hallway, but it's not that far to the boss. Where's my extract, by the way? So XP does not trigger on the extract either, so that's really bad. Gotta keep that in mind. We need some extracts before the boss at least. What a scam.
Look out for one another. Companions are all we have.
Obviously I want the 4 sapphires, so what can we do about that? Keep. Maybe not keep. Anti-venom, maybe not keep. It's not used for any curios. It's literally only for the one enemy here. But I don't know about any veteran enemies that may blight that I'm not aware of. Do I want armor piercing or stun chance actually, now that I think about it? Probably the armor piercing. Scouting. Sanctuary. This is how we do it. Weapons practice. Damage. Damaging. Huh. It appears that I've missed the 75% chance crit on all 3 guys. Well, fortunately, I'll have one more camp before the boss, but that is a bit interesting. Does Vessel have snake oil, just to hold on to it? Yeah. I'll put it back before I actually walk into the hallway, though. I do need to have someone else hold on to the needle, though, so I can at least get some extracts, so that should be fine, actually. Should probably heal here. Good. Prefer if I had the trap for Hellion to disarm, but not having a debuff for an entire battle is good. Scout is very nice, very much appreciated. I will go and give Hellion a buff here. Actually, I should have saved this blockage for right before the boss. Well, we learned our lesson, though. If that comes up again, then I'll save it for right before the boss. Perfumer's Labs, cool. My item is already maxed out. If I don't get into another battle before the boss, then I guess I just attack him without camping a second time. That way, if I have to retreat, then I can actually camp and go at it the second time. That makes sense to me. Plus, I get to keep these buffs I just got for Hellion. What you got? Adventurer, Explorer. It's not bad. I might give her this trap disarm next. but no, actually, Hellion gets 2 buffs per trap disarm, so it's gotta be you. So these are guaranteed to last to the boss now. I forgot what this did. Oops. Excuse me. Do you give me any buffs? It does could Kavara's weapon. What if I use the honing oil here? Hey. Reading comprehension. The bad thing is that if I don't spawn another fight before the boss, then I can't get any perfume.
The glory will come. For now,
These are a shit ton of buffs, though. I'm kind of excited. It's range skill buffs, though? Huh? Oh, okay. The quark one isn't, but you're saying the honing oil buff I just got did. Okay. So that means that if I see that again, I should use it for Vestal. Good catch there. I should have paid more attention. We do not have a scout here, so we'll keep the Seer Stone on for the minus surprise chance. One more tile for a fight. Okay. So we are at the boss now. So we don't need the Seer Stone. We can do this again. Crush, Rampart, Bellow, Defender. I've never had an opportunity to use it once just because he does break guard. This will only be useful if you used it against like one of the other enemies. Bellow gets less value because he really only uses the prep round, and then you're really only hitting the one guy, usually. Is Crush ever worth it though? Could be something like this. I can't Rampart too many times because then Hellion gets out of position to use Bleed Out, which I do feel like is essential for this boss. Bleed Out would get a lot of value. Oh, you guys have an ad. Hold on. Let me take my break. Alrighty, and we're back. Well, Nemu, you can always use your Prime sub to skip the ads, but not much action going on during the ads anyway, usually. Okay, Crush could be good occasionally if he's targeted. Let's go for this. Guard could also kind of make sense after they get done being targeted by the boss. Rampart's always going to be like a hit or miss if it lands or not. Could also go for, if, you know, I could try a dodge composition if this doesn't work. Like a Jester solo kind of deal with dodge trinkets. Seems kind of silly not to take Defender, even if he does break guard. It actually makes the target not be able to not be guarded either. I did waste some rounds last time I attempted this by attempting the guard when it didn't do anything. What if I just don't give myself the option this time? Caltrops can't be used from this rank. Flashbang doesn't trigger riposte, which is nice in some ways. Does Mark for Death ever have like a real use? It's probably good enough. Swan, if it bleeds. Rage, yeah, it's all pretty standard. Okay, I think we should be just about good here. Can anyone take the armor piercing? Not really. In fact, actually, you could do this. Man-at-arms can utilize the armor piercing a little bit better. Okay, here goes nothing. It's Janissary time, boys.
Here we answer
Round
the
4,
ghost
fight.
challenge.
Does it ever censor preemptively? Maybe on my... if I have to retreat and come back a second time, let's see what happens. Okay, that is not good. His stun chance is actually kind of lowish, but I can't make use of that in the prep round here. I'm probably going to start using scales preemptively. It is Vestal. But as long as I can survive Vestal's thing here, then I don't know, we'll see. This guy is the most prot. He's kind of threatening because he buffs the Janissary. This guy does not. It's kind of like 1v1 and 3v3, so with that in mind, this guy kind of makes it 2v1 in some ways. I am actually gonna equip a scale here, probably. Sensor now makes sense. He kind of has like the point blank shot in this rank, right? This guy is all quivered up, so he can do a cleave attack that would actually be bad for my guard here. But if I don't one-shot, it's a pretty good chance to one-shot. Okay, I actually... oh, why is my chance to hit so high? Because of Trophy Hunter and Levitating Nemesis? Probably better just to control these two, though. We can actually push him to the back, and then I think he probably uses the less damaging ability. Although that doesn't matter so much, because she's got a block anyway. She's still got blood. Okay. Let's skip the scale this turn. We'll do it next turn if needed. His riposte does how much to me? 7 to 14. Let's just call it like 10 or something with a chance to crit 2. If he crits me, the damage goes to 14 times 1.5. Be something like 21 damage instead. That'd be like a third of my HP if he riposte crit me here. So what am I doing with Man-at-Arms on his turn, though? seems like he should be the one to stun here. So I could actually Judgment. But then if I stun here, then he kind of loses access to Rampart.
Devastation.
Alright, you are kind of going to have to guard, or pop a scale next. $30 to 60. He might use a chance to summon. Chance to hit is 9. It's pretty low. But if I miss, then I don't get reposted. And then if I kill this guy, he just gets replaced, so I don't really want to do that. Oh, that's a good dodge. She's almost done. Okay, so there should be a new target this turn. So with that in mind, let's think here. Give someone just flat 3% crit in general. This sounds pretty good. Hellion needs a bit more accuracy than anyone else here. Plus, you can repose this guy this turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a higher chance to hit. Debuffs Prot, which would be pretty good. Okay. Man at Arms has Prot just from Hard Skinned, which is nice. He has he already used his thing? Quiver draw? No, he has the quiver draw still, so I have some time there. Just take out your turn, I guess. Now you're gonna do more damage though. Casual 28. Okay, no crits so far though. I could Divine Grace, or I could actually, let's see, Expiate stuff is already gone. Wait, minus 40 spent receiving Expiate for one battle? I thought it expired at some points. I could reduce his damage? No, it's like a pretty low chance to hit. Forgot about that, so just heal up here.
The bones are mending. Press on.
I don't really want to get the bleed out debuffs here. I kind of just want to go for it. The flashbang is a higher chance to hit. Yeah, I guess right now I kind of just want him to pass onto Hellion and Bounty Hunter so I can actually get some real damage in. So far, he's just like been targeting the least viable people for this. So, yeah, it would be safe if it would be best if I can shut him down for one turn here at least. Okay. Yep, okay. There should be a new target next turn. Can't be guarded for one round, yeah. Should be done soon. So it's going to be either Hellion or Bounty Hunter next. We just have to take a 50-50 gamble. Clear Mark, Bleed, Blight, Horn, debuffs. I think we got this, honestly. Good. I can't go for a 9% chance. The debuffs are way too egregious. I know that worked on corpses though, honestly. Is he gonna summon or he's gonna target? Huh. It's not ideal actually. I'm trying to finish this quickly. I hate this guy. Oh, fuck yeah. Perfumer trinket? Forgot about that. Okay, good, good. That's good. I think we got this.
Spectacular.
$13, okay. Let's just stack our post buffs. Using the scale here just gets popped from the riposte. It's kind of risky. I kind of don't want to hit. I kind of want to rely on the riposte here, but it's... No, let me do this. Oh my god. And he suffered too, which is insane. %9 chance to hit. If I clear this and he summons, then it's less pressure, but I kind of want him to attack rather than summon. I do have the block up right now. Okay. You weren't supposed to take bleed there, but... Yeah, that's looking kinda keep up with the damage a bit. Guarded can't be guarded for 2 rounds, so we'll just keep the buffs going on you. As long as I keep one guy alive, he might be less likely to summon more. Okay, getting there. Keep him busy. This ends at the end of this round, okay. Let's get Hellion prep then. Expiate here actually. Divine Comfort is more raw damage off the bats. More raw heal. Sure, let's do that.
Do not waver. The
That's
fight goes
fine.
on.
Okay. Well, now this guy's a little bit threatening. If I can stun him to the front, then... Okay, that's fine. Good. Okay, I think we got it. I have bonus for slow HP here, do I? From what? Oh, the repose probably? Yeah. That's fun.
A graceful and honorable
Finally.
end for one
Did it
such
pretty low stress too. That'll do it.
an adequate performance for now.
An adequate performance indeed. Thanks, narrator. It did take up 3 of our... We pretty much needed those 3 scales we equipped. Well, if we didn't equip the scales, then he'd probably be at like... He got crit there, so like maybe 10 HP right now. He did dodge. If he took a riposte hit that didn't crit, he'd probably be at 7 HP. Yeah, we did make good use out of the scales, I'd say. It is kind of sad and like kind of disturbing to require scales to complete the fight, but I'm sure if you played it with a more optimized team, then you wouldn't have needed 3 scales. But okay, let's clean up the dungeon a little bit. Got the perfumer here, definitely gotta hit them up. The bigger numbers you'll only find against other boss. The Aeron Sniper can do 100 damage, mark crit and champion. Interesting. Reminds me of like the Spitters doing 40 damage to me in champion in the base game. Let's see what the perfumer has for us first. We still have plenty of... Oh, I did not see that Spite Fawn. 2 gaggles is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Plus my HP is not the highest right now. XP is pretty much guaranteed, I think, so when it wakes up, I don't know if it actually takes XP damage when it wakes up and does nothing though. It's kind of like its non-killing attacks do XP heal, right? So let me try for science. If I get punished, that's just a reading comprehension fail, but this should heal me, I think, this round. Two of the debuffs from Bellow are wasted here, so I'm better off just guarding. No, okay. So it's... what is it? On non-killing attack, not on non-killing ability. Okay. A weak sauce, honestly. The only move I've seen you do is Dusk Omen. I forgot what else you did. I think we should be okay with the prot that Man-at-Arms has, plus Vessel's Heal. Let's try to get these guys killed first. Vanguard Strike really doesn't do much, okay. So if we pop forward here with Rampart, then if one of these guys tries to pull Bounty Hunter, he'll get pulled instead. Wow. That was the worst outcome. And he didn't get pulled. With a travesty. It's okay. We just have to kill this here. I do have access to Vessel's stun if I can't one-shot here. Just not that likely. Oh, okay. I guess I don't have to worry about you in that case. I need you to take a turn now so you can pull one of these guys forward. That actually works out for me. What did that actually get you, though? It doesn't summon anything? Did it just heal you or something? I don't know what it just did.
The wound closes. The bones are mended. Press on.
So no matter what, one of you guys should get pulled forward, right? Okay. It's fine. There's no corpses yet. Is it GG? Oh wait, I have a sliver of HP left. It's not GG. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. You can attack into the first 3 ranks, so as long as we guard you and you don't go first next turn, we should be okay. Good lord. Sensor's probably not going to do anything here. Hopefully you attack one of these two. Okay. Yeah, I can't have you use Dusk Omen again. This is not a guaranteed chance to kill. Okay, good. We're safe now.
Like the touch of an angel.
Well said, like the touch of an angel. Thank you, Vestal. Yowzas. These veteran enemies are no joke. I probably can't stall for much longer too, can I? Wow. Kind of have to camp here now, unless let's give Man at Arms the kill here.
We press on.
That is a lot of Darics though, and a bunch of other goodies. So you can't heal off the death blow resist debuffs, which is to be expected. Stun resist. This string could be very nice against the Y boss, the Shambler boss that double stuns you, but you can't itemize just for that guy. Probably just gonna camp here, waste some battle buffs. The unfortunate thing is that I thought they kind of changed how buffs work in camping. Like, you would get buffs till camp from curios. Now they last 4 battles, but if you camp, it appears that they reset anyway. Like, I was testing it, even though these say these buffs have 2 battles left, if I were to camp, they would just go away completely. And that's a shame, so I'm gonna have to waste some camp buffs here. Okay, I'll wait till I get to this room to camp then. Or I just camp in the perfumer's place. He's a chill guy. Sanctuary actually gets a lot of value from these mortality debuffs, which is interesting.
Togetherness is a
Oh,
rare
10
thing.
food. Forgot he had Stress Eater. That was almost a disaster. Well, I guess I could have just not feasted, but still. That feels quite nice. This is how we do it. Can do either weapons practice or... what is this? Damage and accuracy of religious? Not that interested. I think I'd rather just get 2 buffs. Or actually, I have Revel. We Revel, and then we Sharpen Sphere. Battle Trance. I think crit gets better as you level up more. This is still pretty consistent.
We follow.
So we can't actually you get 2 of these? Really? I'll be honest, it's actually a little bit underwhelming, but that's probably the best outcome for me still. I will say that's interesting is all, that you can get 2 of those. At any time I'm just tanking a hunger check, just not ideal. Let's actually just try to move to this curio room and call it a day. Oh, goody. Curio. Fair player, weak grip, stress eater, dud hitter, impulsive, known cheat. It's probably one of these two. Aw, I never hit the locked in quirks. Woe is me. This might be a hunger check I'm failing here. Ooh. Would have been nice to get some food. Probably just gonna dip after this room in that case. I can like stress heal somebody, I guess. Let me try other curios, I guess, just to experiment. Oh, that's super good to know. What the hell? That was the best possible outcome for me. God damn, thank you.
A noble warrior, even a
Full mental nuts. First time chatter, welcome, welcome.
the remainder
Hope you're enjoying the content. You always gotta be experimenting with those curios. Antsy? Cough? This is what I deserve? Fine, I'll take it.
Blade
I'm
would
just happy I
or
finally
blockade,
killed one of
it
those
matters
guys.
not. What we are given will find its purpose.
This quest would be great if I had more level 3s. It's, was it weapons and armor? Can I get one more upgrade here? Fuck! Imagine if I unlocked level 4 and I got all that for free. That would have been sick. New boss, the Levantine Enchantress. Okay, Bounty Hunter could still serve us here. Trophy Hunter, Levantine Nemesis. I do love that for him. Let's get Faded off. Let's get Faded and Antsy off for the time being, for sure. Dark Crown. Minus stress received, minus 50 virtue chance? Really? What the fuck? I guess it's not a Torchless trinket anymore. Now it's just a bad trinket. Guide to Influence 4th edition, Philomath only. Absorb my mind, 30% stress, healing done. 6 speed after prep round, minus max HP. It's not terrible. The minus 15 max HP isn't that bad because she can just have someone guard her. And she's pretty safe in the back ranks. Again, Philomath is just not doing enough for me. Let's take a look at her again. Like, what can I realistically do with Philomath? Like, again, even if you have, like, even at the best possible case scenario where you have, like, 60 stress and the enemy has, like, 60 prot, you're still doing, like, 10 damage to them. Which is just like, come on. It's not good. Page Cutter is literally a nothing ability. Sundering Flesh would be great if you could do it in the prep round, but then it's like, by the time you're doing ranked, like, round 2 and 3, you really want to debuff the entire enemy team for 10 prot. Breakdown is just kind of like a single target bellow, which is okay for stalling, it's pretty much it. And gives something to do in the prep run besides Malevolent Pact. Eldritch Safeguard is probably what... I would say Eldritch Safeguard is probably going to be her most interesting / impactful skill. Like, if you were to tell me that there was like an optimized Philomath build out there, I would imagine it would utilize Safeguard to a high extent. You could put this on a high damage dealer, like a Highwayman or something with a riposte. I'm not sure. The stress healing is just not enough. You're just healing off the stress that you dealt, kind of, and giving her stress. I really don't like the Philomath, honestly. If she was doing massive damage with her abilities, that'd be one thing, but she's not. Yeah. I was not impressed at all when I tried her out. I mean, I could just take my guys out for another mission here. Cough can actually be healed off just from... Oh, I actually don't need that. I can take the Slugger one, I guess. I could do either one of these bosses if I wanted to. So I'm gonna guess the Cactinate boss is high prot, probably does damage reflection. And then I have no idea about... Well, let's see. Deathblow resist. I highly doubt that the boss himself has Deathblow resist. Yeah, this seems to be like a ranged, a backline, like support boss. So Hellion would get a lot of use out of there. And that's pretty much it. I guess I have access to Musketeer as well. Could do something like... Let's see which Hellion's better. Giant Slayer? No, this one is useless in this region. This Hellion could do something. I'll just take a Mark team. Does this do anything for me? Not really. Wildlands Skirmisher, Wildlands Nemesis, this could do a little bit more for me. Why don't we just see the next boss too, while we're at it. I do have access to backline damage here. You definitely need the Perfumer's Needle. And then some stun chance would be nice, but I'm not really stunning much to begin with. Wait a second. We have this trinket set now. Accuracy against Levantine. Debuff target can't be guarded. Riposte attacks 10 accuracy. Riposte attacks when hit. Am I reading this wrong, or do I just get riposte, like, at all times when hit? Not when I'm dodging, I guess, but I'm getting hit most of the time people attack me. It's only against Levantine, though. On attack hit, debuff target can't be guarded. It's like, whatever. I don't know if this boss is gonna get guarded. If she does get guarded, then I'll be kind of sad. I haven't seen any guard in this region yet, though. You get accuracy just from Trophy Hunter, but that's all you have access to, so maybe you need some extra accuracy here. We can't really guarantee you go first for Feather Crystal or anything like that. Shady Eye Patch is not that exciting. But if I could swap something onto him, then I would take Profane Scroll on Musketeer instead. We barely have Mark Synergy here, actually, now that I think about it. I forgot that this Musketeer is only Mark Synergy because she has Hunter. And they only have one Mark ability. So is there a real point to taking her? I do need the backline damage, is my guess. Is the main thing. And then, I feel like I would need Sustain here, honestly. We do have Trophy Hunter. The thing is, Bounty Hunter can't really do much backline damage, but he does have Trophy Hunter, is the thing. Otherwise, I'd probably just take a Vestal here. No, I think this might be fine. We have access to a little bit of healing. As long as the fight doesn't drag out too long, I think it should be decent. Maybe you could take a Mooncloak or something? No, Maya's crit chance is bad. Could take Mini Hatchet. Maybe we just give Mini Hatchet to Musketeer here. It really seems like a waste, though. Let's check the Nomad Wagon. Cactinid. I don't have one of those yet, do I? It seems half decent. We have a Torchless Bounty Hunter trinket here. Oh yeah, check the daytime. Let's see. It's a daytime mission. Oh. Interesting. So we don't have, if it's daytime, we don't have ambush anyway, so I'm less likely to take that trinket now. But yeah, we can't take torchless trinkets now, so that's a good call. What if I do take this? Just to try it out. No, I don't feel like I don't think I can do that. Unless I'm like... The thing with this says, unless I'm being attacked, literally nothing is happening for me. I can't justify that. And this is like the only other offensive trinket I have, which is like really nothing, so I can't take that. Armor piercing. Accuracy stone. Ugh. Or recovery charm? No. How about perfumer? No, I can't afford any perfumer trinkets. torch buff in the day. I'm still not laying any torches so far. Kinda want to buy this. Accuracy versus marked. Minus 10 accuracy versus not marked. Meh. Gains buffs whenever XP is triggered. Minus 10% stress. I mean, it's great synergy, but this buff is like one of the weakest buffs I've ever seen. Minus 4 link. I would love to find like a half decent Houndmaster at some points. Alright, gotta make a decision here. You definitely go here. Did we cure both diseases off? Wait, tetanus? Oh shit, you should have been here. It does appear we healed both diseases off the Judicator at once, which is nice. I actually don't care about you. Tough. No, I'd rather have the Houndmaster than you.
If they are unworthy now, they have no hope later.
You cannot be a bad healer. That's very egregious. I probably have no gold left after all the upgrades I want this week. Oh, I can get these free upgrades here. That's right. There's no way this is a size 2 enemy, right? Can't be. If this is a sniper type character, the mark resist might actually be useful. There's no chance at being ambushed here, which is nice. So this is full. We're okay here. I guess we should be okay. I'm just surprised that there's not a better trinket I could take for Musketeer here. Is there really nothing than just an accuracy stone? These synergize better together, even though Bounty Hunter's kind of lacking accuracy here. Musketeer doesn't really need the accuracy so much. Hey, you spoiled someone for me. Just kidding. Kinda still want to stun. You know what, maybe I take the stun amulet. Well, these two both want damage. Let's just do this. Back-to-back bosses. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have 0 gold. As is usual. It's win or bust here. Or, wait. 2 food I can swap out. Should be getting a lot of food from the anti-venoms anyway. I have no more dust for ginseng powder, actually. Guess I'll keep the 2 food then. Or go for 2 more shovels, actually. Let's go.
For the Wildlanders, the spearhead and the throne are one and the same. The Warhawk accepts nothing less than complete dominance. The blood of giants
So,
flows through her veins,
the
and
Warhawk
we
is just
know
copying
unrivaled
Musketeer.
strength. The hawk is a symbol of the utmost supremacy. Disgrace it.
It is a huge
The
cannon.
Wildlanders are eager to adopt the Kovrot's weaponry. Be mindful of the gunpowder.
Interior Explorer, Wildlands Skirmisher. We got the trap disarm thing here. Good quirk. Worst one, okay. Can get a possible scout here. Good dodge. What is this, just like a virtue buff? Can I try something else here? Shovel, heal stress. Figured. I figured. Oh, okay. I remember people were telling me these guys only spawn in the daytime. Got some new guys here. The Deadbolts? Prot, okay. Double expiate? Okay. Minus prots? Ah, expiate. Ah, the hell. Ugh. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to shuffle that guy next turn, I guess. Ah, it's like a flatulent, okay. What will you do in rank 4, though, Mr. Deadbolt? Nothing, probably. It's X-Spade all day here.
Strikes him down.
Can't X-Spade that. Oh, but now you
Do not fall.
had access to your good skill. Oh wait, you're like freaking archer. Did not even see that. Okay. Oh shit. You can hit any rank. I could be dead here. That's not good. -6 speed. Am I escaping? Oh no, I can... Who has least... Okay, you have less movement resist, but with you, you're guaranteed to push this guy back. I gotta move you back is the thing. No matter who I land the move on, it's like a 50-50 of moving this guy out of position. Well, no. If I move him... Let's see, shuffle target. He can go forward 2. Go forward 1. If I shuffle you... I think I get the best outcome if I try to shuffle here. Oh, perfect. Okay. We should be safe now. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So that's why I was afraid of last round, so luckily that didn't happen. This team is not as liberal on healing as the last team, so... Boy, that's a lot of bleed. What? Screw you, man. Let's give Hellion the kill, I guess.
The obstacle is removed.
That was not an ideal battle there.
Wars consist of a great many battles.
It's me, it's a little bit troubling. Okay, that's good. I should just camp here. For the HP heal mostly. And scouting buffs.
Rest. We will need your strength come daybreak.
Having a mortality debuff going into the boss kinda sucks though. So we could... A weapons practice, yeah. Clean musket, this looks pretty good, and then Renew contract. -4 speed. Or readjust battle trance. For sharpen sphere. This is 8 crit, 20 damage, 10 accuracy. I don't care about the accuracy so much. I think this is still good. Mark skill chance, doesn't matter. The debuff skill chance could actually be good. And plus 10 accuracy for Mark for Death. Nah. This might get more value because it's hitting 3 people with her prep run move. I haven't tried this with honing oil yet. Okay. Armor piercing. Interesting. Oh, this is good. That's super nice to find. Oh, this guy kind of worries me. I kind of forgot how much damage his thing did. I think we might have to kill his ass first. Although the disease is also pretty bad. 40 damage, yeah. Stumble could be pretty good here. $120% base. Hits all 3. Really? It's just terrible. Crit, 7 crit.
Thrives into the ground.
It's not enough, is it? Damn.
The scavengers will eat well tonight. This day is far from over. Step in good health.
Really? Okay, at least it's just the horror. Come on, really? I've been missing like everything. Finally. 0 speed, negative 4 speed.
We must care for one another. Devastating.
Cool.
An adequate performance for now.
Another accuracy stone, okay. Interesting. So armor piercing is fine, but I think I'd rather have a... Let's see what this gives us. I'm hoping it's not a ranged attack skill. I mean, these are swords and shit, right? So... Let's see. Armor piercing, crit damage, 3 battles. 25% damage, 4 battles, okay. I almost kind of want to use an archaeology kit on this snake. I will. That'll actually last for more than just this trap, hopefully. Not got any kills with the Perfumer's Needle yet. Yeah, I guess the snake isn't really a trap, is it? It's just an animal.
This land is ancient and fallen into disrepair.
You guys don't seem that threatening, right?
Haunting thoughts overwhelm.
Doing damage turn 1? That's not fair. Oh, you had Prot? Wait a second. I did not you had Prot. I could have gotten such a better result there for myself if I had noticed that. Whoops.
Yes, strike true. We must care for one another.
Worst case scenario, okay. Oh, I could have killed the corpse actually. That was a mistake. Speed of 6, speed of 0. Alright, not the cleanest play, but
We press on. There is much to do.
we got there. Kind of looking for some food here.
I am sure the previous owner will not mind.
Map, please. Please don't give me a battle. I kind of can't eat that much food, actually. And this guy is stress eater, I have to remember that. I haven't got any Perfumer's Needle extracts yet. Oh god. What do you do? Do you... Are you just like Madman? I guess so. They all have Stumble, which is nice. I think I care more about damage than stress. And if there's Stumble, then... they shouldn't be as threatening. Good. Good, good, good. Wow. Very nice.
What a death stroke.
So you have damage too. That sucks. Really? That is not how the speech should have gone. Or maybe it was. Okay, fine.
We must care for one another.
Healing on corpses is kind of a little bit broken.
Devastation. Another skirmish.
Still
Another
no
death
scout?
toll.
What did I get the scouting buff for? Come on. What is this? Gives me a bad quirk or something? Oh wait, what does this symbol mean? Does this remove bad quirks from me? Can somebody confirm? No, it's not. That would have an X symbol. This is either a random quirk or a bad quirk. I think it should be shovel. Yeah, that just makes sense. I have scouting buffs and everything for one more battle. I feel like I want to save my camp. Gonna be a little bit greedy here. I need 8 food to camp. I could heal for a little bit though. Not too much though. Oh, can you give me food?
Secure it and march on. We
No,
still have
no
much to
food.
do. Take up the spades. This is nothing to trouble ourselves over.
Wait. Did I get more food? No, it's same stack.
Be gentle. For sale or for study, these artifacts are precious.
Kinda have to keep everything here. Hunger check, okay. No battle. Oh, come on. This does not look fun. There's a prot of 0 now.
Spectacular.
Oh, that's pretty good. Sun resist is moderate. I don't have a stun charm on me. Fuck. come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's sort of fine.
No war cannot crumble. No tree cannot be felled. Do not surrender. We need you.
If he molts, then he just gets rid of the damage. He heals regardless.
Yes. Harden yourself.
I was thinking of putting a sensor on him, but it's now 100 stun resist. Yeah. Good.
Another obstacle
Okay.
is cleared from our path.
Not the worst results. These folks are pretty low though. And I just ate 4 food because of the hunger check. Yeah, I really can't afford to eat food before this fight, kinda. This sucks. Let's hope to God there's no fight here. Okay, I didn't get a scout either though. This is quirk removal. I have... Oh. No more scouting buffs. I guess I gotta camp here. I have access to triage, which is 40% healing done for self. It's actually not bad. Hellion will get the immortality debuff heal, and that will work on herself as well. It's not terrible.
Togetherness is a rare thing in this place.
You need... This is how we do it. Weapons practice followed by Sharpen Sphere. Healing is a... I should have brought 2 more food. Food. Oh, good lord. Frantic. Non-killing attack, knockback 1 or 3 rounds. Jesus. What kind of debuff is that? Minus dodge, minus damage. Nah. Oh, good lord. What the fuck?
Hulking mass means nothing to a fierce warrior.
Exactly the wrong target. Food. Well, fuck.
No challenge is
Last
without
shovel.
its barriers, both proverbially and physically.
Okay, no battle. Okay. Food.
Our cause is righteous, but requires funds.
This guy can give me a defensive buff. Is that what I need, maybe? On... like who? I think I would rather go for a defensive buff here. Maybe on Hellion. Come on! Oh my god! Instead of getting the plus buffs, I get the 10% of that happening. What the fuck, man? Okay, let's try to remember to get a perfume off, or an extract off this fight.
Stand your
It's a
ground.
GG. There are no cleave attacks. Okay. Maybe I should heal Bounty Hunter then.
Act quickly. This life
GG.
cannot be wasted.
No?
Victories accumulate. We must act.
Speed at -2, speed at 2. Uh-oh. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know, I'm gonna risk it. -5 speed? Oh god. Well, should I risk it? Like, how can I face the boss like this, honestly, right? Seems like I can't really proceed here. If this fight had gotten a little bit better, maybe. There is the possibility I can try to stall here. I mean, Death Blower's resist is what? Wait, why does he have minus Death Blower? Oh shit. I have 27% chance of dying here. I have a decent chance of curing the bleed and rolling first. You know what? For funsies, I think I do want to risk it. Okay. You're still doing damage to me. Yep, it's not looking great for your boy Pirate here. But let's see what this boss does, eh? We did not even get an extract this entire dungeon. Which sounds about right. At least we do more healing. Come hither could be interesting. Think not, though. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, we still have 3 scales, by the way. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, maybe that'll save us. Let's see what happens. Oh, what is this? Freaking, like, profit shenanigans? 35 prot? God damn. %45 healing received. You don't have it though, because you didn't have the mortality by the time we camped. It's the prep round. This fight's ridiculous? Uh-oh. These crates are indestructible, okay. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. From what it looks like, she loads a shot from the box in front of her. We can manipulate what skill she used by moving her around. Pilfer, 17 munition. I mean, I haven't really. Let's see. She did. Okay, she did apply the Amber Blight to me. That's pretty much all so far. These 17 munitions probably hurt more. These ones did not hurt that much. The stun chance is abysmal, however. I think I'd rather just get my prot up. Oh. Oh my god. That was the worst thing that's happened to me in my whole life. It's never been this bad. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. There's no way I win this. Oh, let's see. What am I really trying to do here? I have not done a single point of damage to this lady yet. But I did get to see what she's all about. 35 prot, 31 dodge is actually pretty respectable as well. Prickly projectile, breaks riposte. Okay, so it's good to know we can't do riposte. Talon of the Warhawk, I think that symbol just means it hits randomly, kind of. So she's loaded up from this. She gets 8 crit for a turn as well. God damn. And the shuffle when she's at front, you say? It does seem easier than the previous boss if I had gotten here with full HP. And like if I had Vestal or something. I don't think she could keep up with the healing of Vestal, honestly.
Do not waver. The fight goes on.
Huh. Yeah, even with that crit, I'm nowhere close to near enough. Let's not waste, like, a shit ton of progress on this. Okay, well, we know. It was worth a try. We don't lose that much from the knowledge here. Alright, Mathjack is playing, so that's an easy decision who to raid. He must be doing his, heal list challenge here. Darkest Dungeon 1, no heal, Torchless, Deathless, Blood Moon. Yeah, that's hardcore. Let's wait till Zad ends here. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. It was a pretty productive session today. We did beat one of the bosses. We got to get some info on the next boss, so thanks for tuning in. And I'm not sure when I'll be back on this week. I might not be back on Thursday, so might be on this weekend or something. I'll see you around. Have a good evening, guys.